I mean, we do have the yodeling music, so you know what that means. You don't stand a chance. Can you just, like, chill, dude? Really? I just want to loot this thing. You're not letting me do it. Please. Alright. Whoa. We're able to loot that one. Not this guy, though. For whatever reason. I mean, he may not have anything. But basically what I'm getting at here is I think we may not have much choice if we want to check this out further. Other than to actually take this guy out. Excuse me. Rude. 1 second. Oh, Brett. Apparently we just got an achievement. I don't know, maybe it was for... I think he used Igni. Whoa, that is a foglet. He used Igni. So, oh, there's 2 of them, perhaps. And then I think our sword may have the chance to freeze. And then I don't know what else we would have been able to do on top of that. There are 3 of them? That does not often happen. Okay, 1 down. There's the other, or one of the others. Please, at least let me hit ya. Come on. 2 down. Apparently another achievement there. Didn't seem like we were doing things that were terribly significant here, but apparently we are. These guys have actually dealt a fair bit of damage to us. Ooh, good surprise. Ow. Stop that. Okay. Is that the last of you guys, or is there someone else up here? Because it seems like there's something else up here. Huh? The heck? I don't think we've actually fought any rats before. We've seen them. Did they show up in the bestiary, or was that just me? Did they show up in here? I don't think so. I must have been making that up, right? Yeah. I don't know what that was, but for a minute there, thought they might have. We should have our fair share of loot. 5th essence. I'm not sure if we've gotten that before. Oh, hello! Just observing that entire time? Likewise with you? Actually wanted to do an Igni. Theoretically, might have been a way to save some sword durability if we were concerned about wasting it on drowners. So be it. There's one other thing over here. This was, I believe, one of the foglets. So I was initially thinking that this guy would have something for us. Potentially significant other. Drop some flowers. That may just be it. Other than that, I think we are now headed in the right direction. Could it be this person hanging out at this little hut here? I guess would be yes. Hello. How goes it?
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
Tell me about this monster.
This monster, tell me more.
seen it once myself, and that from afar and past dusk.
So
Thought it were a man at first.
Okay.
Then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid,
Assuming-
nocturnal.
Huh.
First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed.
I was thinking it was going to be a super
It was
foglet
then
of some
born and
sort.
vanished. Merrick and Tummel went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeared. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted, and the peat there. Master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily. Good for fuel and...
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand.
Sorry, I'm not in the peat business.
Assume you put up the notice in Downwarren.
Aye, 'twere me.
This is
Good to know someone.
surprisingly
reads it.
far from Downwarren,
Paid
though.
a scribe a dozen eggs to write it up.
I can help. For a fee.
Course. Why, even an ox don't pull a plow for free.
Okay, so sign me up.
Alright, time I got to work. Where'll I find this monster?
Start south of here, but beware. Bad, poxy air hangs o'er the marsh.
okay.
Stings your eyes, claws at your throat. Claws so hard you could choke.
So I wasn't really interested in going further south. I'm a little bit, well, displeased. That means that we have to go even further. Okay, it's not really far away. I was like, we're gonna end up having to go all the way down here. Then you know, this is probably not the time or the place to make that happen, because we're just spread all over the place, and then it becomes really hard to tell what we have and have not explored, so I think that's decent, though. I mean, we've gone in this area, yes, to a certain extent. Maybe we'll check out this little house here. Maybe this question mark in this area here. But who knows? One step at a time. We'll try going for the swamp thing. Do we have any more information on the quest or in bestiary? Mysterious fog that killed all who ventured into it had arisen near the village of Downwarren. Near is a bit of a stretch, but okay. Inconveniently close to where peat was being dug. Geralt decided to investigate this murderous mist and see if he couldn't put a stop to it. Okay, yeah, my suspicion is, given the whole mist theme, that it is some kind of foglet of sorts. In which case, let's make sure we look those guys up. It would be Moondust, Necrophage Oil, and Quen. Do we have Necrophage Oil or Moondust? I'm not sure that we do. Try doing a bit of alchemy here. See if we can make that happen. But I'm somewhat doubtful. We did pick up some recipes recently. Don't necessarily think that they are ones that we have the ingredients for. Besides cat and werewolf, which is not new. Anything else here? Don't think so. We are very low on our explosives. We have grape shot, dimeridium, grape shot, dimeridium, dragon stream, samum, and dancing star. What was the one that we were technically looking for on these guys? Oh, wish it would keep me on the same one that I was on before. We were on the foglets. The answer was Moondust. No, we don't have it, unfortunately. Necrophage oil would be the oil of interest. Do we have one of those made yet? If we don't yet, then we definitely aren't able to make it, because we saw earlier that we don't have the ability to... Oh, we have an enhanced one. Attack power versus necrophages, plus 25%. Nice. Okay. That sounds good. So then we would put it on, yeah, the silver sword. Okay, let's... I don't know how... Or actually, it does say how long it lasts here, right? I'm gonna say, do we throw it on right now? Do we have to wait until the last minute? It lasts... has 40 charges. I don't really know what that means. Does that mean those charges restock when we meditate, as other potions would, those only have 1 charge. I have a feeling that those charges, or that the oil does not last very long, and that you could theoretically find yourself using numerous charges, because this is actually the first time we would end up using an oil. I know you guys have been saying they're good, but for the most part, we actually didn't have the oils that were applicable when we wanted them. On this occasion, we have an enhanced oil, kind that we want, so that's great. Let's probably save as well. I don't remember when we last did that. But I do also remember, weren't we trying to do that?
Ordinary fog, this. The odor. Metallic almost.
Okay. I'm also assuming that fog will either be the kind that damages us when we walk in it, or the explosive kind, or usually those are one and the same. Out of curiosity. Doesn't explode. Good to know. I do remember that when we were fighting, what was it, the Jenny of the Woods, I think? We were trying to use some kind of potion at the time, and it did not let us when we were actively in combat, which may or may not be the case for oils as well. So let's throw one on here and see what happens. I'm assuming it takes 1 charge when we do that. Still says 40 charges. Huh. Okay. Says plus 25% attack power versus necrophages. Enhanced necrophage oil. 40 out of 40. Okay, I wonder if maybe that means we can fight 40 monsters with it? And then it runs out? Oh, okay. Yes, we do have breath that we lose. Can we knock the mist away? No, we can't. That is concerning in that case. How do we deal with that then? Are there areas that have...
Someone placed an illusion here.
Oh. What? There are places that have air. What? Why would someone
Tracks masked
place
with
an
magic.
illusion?
This is getting interesting.
Yeah, to mask a monster's tracks? What the heck? Hold on. What is going on here? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, for a second, I saw the red there, and I was like, oh, this was a quest that we started a long time ago that we deliberately did not pursue because we saw it was way out of our league. For a second, I thought that we lost it because of that, but no, it's just reminding us that we shouldn't do that yet. So we talked to the contract issuer, find out what's killing people in the fog. I mean, going into the fog seems like could be a reason. But we check out that hut? Hold on. Huh. He is directing us back in that direction, seemingly. Even though it looks like the footprints go in the other direction? Do they not? It depends if we're trying to go... Whoa! Go where the footprints went? Or go where they came from?
Now
This...
in his eye.
Yep.
How to use it.
Looks like something we can dispel. Yup. This looks like a monster lair if I've ever seen one. Okay. I know we were saying earlier that Forever Cane fruit was something that sounded very familiar, but I don't actually think we've gotten much of any of it in The Witcher 3. There's a foglet, which is perhaps an indication of what we should expect in here, but as anticipated. Foglet level 0, it said for a minute there. Whoa, hello.
Stench.
Should have seen me coming though, I suppose. Okay, hold on. Is it... It's only the number of hits. Wow. It's not even the number of enemies, it's the number of hits. So that means that we will blow through our oil very quickly. Okay, that is concerning. I was so worried about it that I forgot to, not get clobbered. Oh, we did level. Still, I've not done anything about that. Let's do that. So, is there anything that is particularly relevant this time round, given how we are expecting to go into this fight here, with likely some kind of foglet, powerful foglet. When you say is the sign to use, and so if we were to upgrade this here, then we would increase the stamina regeneration during combat, yes, but maintaining an active shield no longer drains stamina. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. That seems like we definitely want to do that. Yeah. Got my attention. Totally.
Bastards are strong. Must be the fog.
Okay. So, like, say if we were to Quen right now, it does still have a duration. It doesn't drain our stamina. Okay. Let's see this. Oh! Dorian Sword I don't think we've heard of before. So even though it's a common item, let's take a look. I know we are currently encumbered, but I just want to see, is this a decent base item of which we should take interest, or maybe if it were not just a normal rarity. Oh, Ursine Silver Sword Superior. That sounds very good. Looks like we've got everything from that, though. That was a recipe, not an actual sword for it, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll have to check that out sometime. We're definitely loading up. It's just the sword we were talking about earlier. Definitely loading up on the good crafting recipes here. So hopefully when we do ultimately make our way back into a full-blown town, we can take advantage of some of that stuff. Oh, we picked up? Was it some boots or gloves? I think we do have some not-so-great ones. We have some decent ones, yes, but, like, that's not ever going to be a pair of boots that we use. Same there. So that gets us, like, right on the threshold. I think the swords, the weapons are generally heavier. Silverton Sword, did we notice this earlier that it does technically have a little bit more damage? I think we did. Hold on. It is steel, so it's not particularly relevant right now. Might just be that the sword that we had equipped had more durability at the time, and so it looked a little bit better compared to the Silverton Sword. I remember they were very close. And our current sword has more sockets in it, so theoretically we could upgrade it to make it better. We do have some decent swords here. Ones that I would kind of like to stash rather than just outright drop here. This one doesn't have a lot of damage, but it is relic rarity, so I assume it's... I don't know. I guess maybe we've kind of outgrown it at this stage. Similar story. The Viper Silver Sword. Viper Silver Sword and the Aden Death. We have actually used runes here, as you can see from the white circles as opposed to the see-through circles. So if we really felt attached to those runes, we could actually destroy the item, or destroy the weapon, but keep the runes. It does cost a fair bit, from what I understand. But I think we use some pretty low-level stuff. Low-level runes, so I'm not sure even that's terribly necessary. No and X, we're actually only one level away from being able to use this, and it is higher damage. Do we have a couple of the same crossbow, though? I think we do. In which case, we should probably dump one of them. Yeah. 137%. 138! Trash. That one is trash. Confirmed. Do we have any reason to hold on to the old one? Any reason to keep the bad crossbow? I assume not, but in case I'm woefully mistaken, I'll hold on to it. So I'm assuming this Foglet dude is in here, right? Probably that thing there. And before this fight, let's double check. We were experimenting a bit with that oil, right? It says 40 still here. So can we just reapply it whenever we want? Like if we do this. We're currently on 31 out of 40. If we do this, do we go back up to 40? Is there any reason why we can't just do that in between fights? Back up to 40 out of 40. If we lose anything here, No? Doesn't seem like it? Okay. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that in the middle of the battle. Yeah, that ledge there is absolutely the indicator of, like, yeah, you are officially in the boss arena now. Okay, so I think we did save before we headed in here, but just to be sure, do that. And let's, like, you know, draw this sword. Here we go. Alright. What do we have? Some kind of fog monster. Gonna sneak up behind us. Dramatic boot. Bet you didn't see me. Probably. Maybe. Yup. No. That is... You should get that checked out, dude. That don't look good. I was actually trying to go to Quen you. There we go. Now you're letting me do it. Okay, we've apparently gained experience from just being in here. How much damage do you and your friends deal is the other question that I have. And do you heal? Another question, because this could be a very long fight. Not much damage, doesn't seem. You have friends, though, which is potentially problematic. I see you. So, if and when he is willing to stick around like that and actually face us face to face, it seems like we can stand toe to toe. More so a question of, is he gonna continue to disappear on us, in which case things get trickier? Just, we understand. That's probably what we would have guessed, based on the type of enemy we're dealing with here. Ooh. That's not good. Alright, now where'd you go? You got me that time. I'll give you that. You also should have had some food active. I don't think we did. Strangely enough.
Good.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure if we... Oh, maybe we do. Yeah, we do. Okay. It's distracted by the oil in the top left corner. That being a little bit more of a significant appearance. Nope. 11 hits left on that oil. Might be enough. We'll have to see. Damage is good. Hell. That's referring to us, not you. Probably put Quen back on. For this very purpose. Yeah, totally saw you popping out and then didn't dash away, which was silly. Also, yeah, got a little trapped on a rock there. And actually took a fair bit of damage, so we should probably play this a little defensively here. I know this guy's about to go down, but still. Just to play it a little safe here. Let's make sure we have the Quen on, and now we're in better place. In case we do get hit. Come on! Oh, you disappeared on me. Oh, that's just a friend. It's also just a friend. Only have 2 oil remaining. That's all we needed, though. Exactly how much we needed. Okay. What do we have here? Foglet teeth, Foglet mutagens, a new sword, and a Foglet trophy. This is going to bring us over the threshold in terms of how much we can actually equip, how much we can hold on to. And, of course, we get that scene. Okay. So let's determine what we ought to drop here. And also check out the new sword. It is a steel sword. We were, of course, just recently comparing steel swords. This one has some crit chance, in addition to a little bit of freeze, and the 3 relic spots, or rather 3 rune spots, I should say. It is relic rarity. Has a little more durability than our current sword, so theoretically, if they were both up at 100%, then Carabella wouldn't be quite as much, or quite... Glory of the North would not be quite as bad relative to Carabella, as we currently see it. There we go. I mean, it is probably good enough to make that swap now. It also looks really cool. And that is basically all that matters. So, other than that, though, we do still need to drop some stuff. So what will it be in that case? We have random junk weighing us down. We do have a fair bit of that. Actually, a lot of that. Let's drop all of you. In which case, that's enough. Okay, good stuff. Anything else in this cave, though? We did see that pretty good chest earlier, partway through. Want to make sure nothing else is sneaking past us like that. That's the way out, yes. The red marker you see is actually just based on that junk that we dropped previously. Ooh, however, is this the way out? Or is the other way the way out? Huh? There are two ways out? Oh, I saw the light on the other side as well. This, I'm guessing, is the way we went in. Hold on. Is it? Maybe it isn't, actually. So then if we loop back around this way... I thought... No, this is where we came in. This is where we fought the foglets. Oh, whoa! Glad we did double check. Enhanced dancing star. I believe that's an explosive. In addition to some valuable crafting materials of other sorts. Oh, these are other items we dropped to lose weight. That was intended. Yeah. Got your fair share of little hidden secrets here that I almost missed that time. Said we know what that is. Let's just make sure there's nothing on the way out here, because I was under the impression that we'd already checked this side, because I thought this was where we came in. But apparently, it is not. Guys? Dude. Thanks. No? It would seem... Apparently not. Oh, well, apparently this was the way we were supposed to come in. As this is the one marked as the entrance, so to speak. Okay. Does it bring us to a slightly different location? I mean, barely. But I think that means that we're headed back now. And as we do that, let's be mindful of our route. Because there were some other things we were thinking of checking out. Notably, there were some huts of some variety that we might be able to make sure that we go past. Yeah, we'll just go get our reward, yes. But on our way, what if we were to say, check that out? Maybe even that? That'll mean taking a right here. Thought this was initially where we had the fog that was causing some issues. However, after having taken out the foglet, I suppose maybe that was the source of it. It does seem like, yeah, there's not that same fog in this area. From a visual standpoint, and also, obviously, from the standpoint of us not suffocating. Alright. Yes, we can loot these. As for whether will actually be good stuff here. And as for whether we will actually fall down like that, remains to be seen. Ooh, meteorite ore. And glowing ore. I was gonna say, the bear hides, sure, we could sell them, yes, but not a game changer. Unless, you know, every single one of these packages happen to have all of them. They all had bear pelts, then suddenly, you know, that started to add up quite a bit. Can't go in there. Oh, except, that being said, you know, they do also weigh something. We are now encumbered again. Let's see if we have more junk to offload. Because, I mean, it's the type of thing that, yes, you could, of course, break down into components, but I think perhaps only to a certain extent is that particularly useful. This is maybe more weight than we need dedicated to that. Ashes weigh basically nothing, but are also basically worthless, so might as well dump those. Flowers, if we really wanted to, I suppose we could sell. I don't know if there's actually any real purpose for them. How much do the platters weigh? A little bit, although, actually, I have enough of them that they might add up to being of some use, some value. Maybe not. I think when you actually do end up selling them to a vendor, you have to discount them quite a bit. Okay. Now that we've checked out that place, I think we head back over the actual quest giver, unless there was something else here that we also wanted to make sure that we saw. I don't know if that's anything. Maybe, maybe not. Ultimately, we will want to check out this stuff, and this stuff, but I think that might make more sense if we're making our way back over to Downwarren. If we were to do something now, we're headed back in that direction. It might be this. And I'm not sure. There's a chance this one could be dangerous. I get the feeling it might be. Something just telling me it will be.